Good afternoon, Sierra Leone. Good afternoon, viewers. Good afternoon, Sierra Leone. This is Magic TV channel 38. We broadcast right from Freetown, Sierra Leone. Today, in a midweek, we will bring to the other edition of the newspaper review. If you enjoy me, you can have you see on the platform, them social media, we know Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and also they get to live. Me, the big program to name your name na Ibrahim Bangura, aka Journalist Tanko, and I deal with a wonderful somebody na we be seeing back a very hardworking, he don't contribute immensely na this nation we call Sierra Leone, and in your name na Jeffrey Kamara, a civil rights activist, and also he pursue a legal cause na the area we see specialized. And this man, he accolade them beaucoup, but I'm not going to introduce them all. Now, a man will say he know the issues and well grounded on the issue. I will say hi to the viewers them.
Good afternoon, listeners, and good afternoon, the people of Sierra Leone.
Well, today, when I get this voice here, I will listen to a new voice now with Magic TV, but in the different capacity today, we will count of what we the newspaper and say, and also how we for make Salongo before. And this program specifically, they look on issues that they happen at the ministry, departments, and agency. We are going to discuss about them, and also the paper they say. Well, we first take the first newspaper ABC, now the African 24 newspaper, we now one of the most outstanding newspaper in the country. And what he say, York Road repairs is not enough. That's now what allow the type of talk about waiting the happen there. And the other pick where they inside the African 24 newspaper is a 50 plus 1 is a dangerous provision. Then at the battle where they inside the parliament now, where at the opposition, one of the MPs and talk this for we see Honorable Daniel Kuruma. He say the 50 plus 1 is a dangerous provision. Well, Jeffrey, we don't watch how the debates go in the parliament now. We'll get the Constitutional Amendment Bill 2025, where they right now in the front of parliament, and yesterday in the second reading will be very tense, and also we see a huge challenge. You see the grammar then come, see both sides. But the biggest defaults in the side of the other political parties are only two political parties within a parliament yesterday. We had the All People's Congress APC and that of the Sierra Leone People's Party SLPP. And the other one, then, because of the PR system, knocked them out. They're not a part of the process. I think this is a call for concern for them for say next time they for able no see yes the PR system one of the disadvantages and then they will get for say you know we able they will not be the threshold. But the battle more will come, we watch to we see 10 areas and we be very contagious. Where this now one part even at this
50
plus 1 BBC you get a huge vast experience about that. Where in the see the threshold will let them announce you as a president if you get 50 plus 1. When they get other things and back way for meets if ever they announce you as president. Whilst waiting day right now, we talk inside the 1991 Constitution, if we only get 55%, if person not get them, when we not reach that stage, we are going to run off if the need arise because we see them 207 way Solobi and Escoma going to run off. And we see them back again, we happen 2018, where the runoff come back between between Sambura Kamara and President Biu. So now they say for avoid this runoff. So Jeffrey, in a nutshell, in America, vast experience in the politics, in activism. We see this don't lead on a parliament now. The saga don't start, and APC say no, whilst SFP then they push them for say if it happen. So what's in my opinion in a nutshell about all what they see the rancor at the well of parliament, especially this 6th parliament BBC at the Republic of Sierra Leone.
Thank you, and thank you, Mr. Moderator, journalist Tanko. And you don't do so much in this of your profession as a journalist in this country. where you don't articulate on a lot of issues where get some national flavor, and you don't contribute immensely. And I don't follow you all this while. I dey take note of the way you dey actually address issues, especially issues them where get national flavor or where get a national concern. And this issue not an exception that now an issue we get a national concern, the 50+1. And no doubt that the drafters of the 1991 Constitution, in their wisdom, look at and say it's very important for a nation like Sierra Leone go at least operate with a system where going to an election, the threshold for be 55. And if nobody meets the 55, and then we go eliminate other party system, will not be able to reach, then we go for the best two. And the best two now, then go come, we go for the first past the post. But reason for that is, in a country where we get numerous political parties and a country where politically inclined, this, I think from the 1996 elections, we been get up to 18 political parties in this country we register. And out of the 18, not just one get for win. And if you set this kind of precedent where parliamentary debates so now 50+1, and I also believe say up to now we still get up to that amount of political parties.
Indeed.
Now we political space.
We're about 17.
17.
Yeah.
So we still maintain that number.
Indeed.
You see. So if we have that kind of numerous number of political parties, and you just say, well, just somebody will just lead by either one vote, and you take the whole reign of power or authority you give to that person. You go also come to realize, say, you go disenfranchise a lot of citizens where themselves they in various political parties. So now that make the drafters of the 1991 Constitution look at and say, okay, now let we set the bar to 55, and if nobody gets the 55, meaning it is an opportunity for make one the big political parties or one the traditional political parties go able for turn around and look at other smaller political parties, give them relevance, give them importance, and make them useful, so that una go and meet them and talk with them, because una go need them at that time, so that they go come and support. And we don't take notice of that over the years, because these 55%, this is not the first time. We don't start them from the inception of we democracy in 1991. Now that we've been on the use as a standard. So we don't use them 1996. We do them. We go run off, we get a winner. We go 202, we use them. We go run off, we get a winner. 207, the same. 2012, the same. 2018, the same. 2023, the same. And it has served us pretty well. So, for the simple fact that we don't run through this line without any interruption, and Sierra Leoneans happily don't they support that process, I believe say reason no day for make we decide for change them. Because if you decide for change them now, you they make smaller parties them we no go, we feel they not get that base. You go make them become irrelevant, insignificant, not important, and because you don't get any reason for negotiate with them. You see, but this 55. Now for make the smaller parties them we no then set no say not able to win an election, but they are important because they know say when you don't get the 55, you will come to them. And also it also go bring in what we call power sharing.
So how will it count power sharing in this case?
How will they bring power sharing? Because when you dey try now for una dey go run off, una dey go now to the smaller parties then for their support, una go negotiate. You have to negotiate with them. And in the negotiations, there has to be conditions. And these are some of the ways also these smaller parties also benefit in governance. So, but if you come and extract this system where bigger parties, they need the smaller parties, and then automatically you kill smaller parties.
So meaning this 50 plus 1%.
It's not good for the nation.
So meaning not good for the nation.
It's not good for we democracy.
So it means why now they see the incumbent political party, then they push them in the way that it will be a matter of must. So which are you thought about that?
One, pushing this, one, you want to narrow the space for other political parties. You want to stifle democracy. And also there is an ulterior motive behind this, because you are just chasing just a single vote now for make that single vote give you governance. You see, and you go all out. You go hell bent in doing what you want to do, so that you go just by that simple majority when I want vote, so that you go able for take over governance, the reins of governance.
So now, Jeffrey, I see the more focus on the negativity of this 50
plus
one. So in a nutshell, what I want, you not get any advantage to the Sierra Leonean or the voters then? To your opinion?
Well, to any advantage, you get disadvantage, or to any disadvantage, there is an advantage. In advantage, it will lessen the cost. It will lessen the cost of the runoff. So I think that's what it can only help. It saves money. But looking at democracy, it has to be, there is a price to pay for it. And if we look at the cost with the system, they cut down, and looking at the broader picture whereby other political parties will be relevant, whereby it expand, the space of politics, whereby it bring in cohesion. I think that one day much more preferable than looking at just the cost with that Wasabi.
All right, I think that's Nayo's submission. Watch and say 50 plus 1 way now the threshold way the incumbent government through the SLPP government, they fight for the parliament or push, go down well with Sierra Leone. Indeed, they create more doubts and more issues around electoral circle. And the other one again, we watch at, we see again inside the same act, the same bill when they push, we see the proportional representation, PR. Matthew, the PR wrong, Sierra Leone don't use 1996, 2000, 202, they use them back 7,
12,
then they use them back 2023. Witness the viability where it don't create any impact compared to the first past the post where APC then see 91 to the constituency base of election. And we look at the 1991 constitution, section 38 tell you say when Sierra Leone go to a national election every 5 years, we go divide the country by constituency. But then put on this say if there is any crisis, epidemic, problem, they will use the alternative angle when at the PR. And we see Pakaba use 1996 because of the war. That was the justification. And we see again they use 2023 of recent. But waiting, we see the APC make a a petition that, then go to even Supreme Court. Supreme Court go interpret, say well, because of the August 10, where the August 10, the riot maybe reach Waterloo, so now they justify. So with that, we go the PR system. But now, we don't look to the two electoral system of voting. Which one you believe say is more beneficial to electorate day? Jeffrey.
Mr. Moderator, as the Constitution, when at the grand norm of the country, it don't make them very clear that the constituency-based election is the primary focus, prima facie. That's the first. And alternative can only come for reasons. Then you use the alternative, right? But the principal, standard here is at constituency base. And for constituency base, it bring in the government to the people closely. The people go get access to the representatives. The representatives go able to bring governance to the people. Whichever way, like debates like this now, in parliament, the representative of various constituencies supposed to go to the various constituencies and take the debate to the people for the people's input. That's democracy. But now, such an important debate, they go on as a constitutional review. Tell me, which community or constituency where a member of parliament don't ever engage with regards to what is currently happening in the well of parliament?
Well, I think in this area again, the challenge where the MPs and they face now na districts. They see inside this PR 3 to 4 MPs. For instance, constituency 113 we cover Calbatown, Allentown, and constituency 114 we cover Wellington, Allentown. They see 4 to 5 MPs in the cluster, now one constituency, because of this PR. So now, even an MP, how will we go reach the people and for tell them about this, it happen in parliament? In your case, how will we justify?
you outrightly, you don't explain the problem. And you are talking of clustering. And it shouldn't be that way. Because once you cluster them, whereby each MP now will begin to look at the other MP. Who to do what? Who to carry out responsibility? And they will just be thinking that you think that I have to go and do it. And myself, I'm thinking that you have to go and do it. And at the end of the day, none of us will go and do it. Because of the clustering. But if there has been, a line of demarcation, and I know my jurisdictions, that my jurisdiction begins from Allentown to from this point, from point A to point B, and then I know certainly that it is my responsibility. And that without me, nobody else will go and do it. You see, but in the inception or bringing in the PR system, whereby you allow neglect or negligence, so you will not make them effective, and they will not be accountable to their constituent. So you see, so my advice here is I want to encourage that whosoever that is at least promoting this kind of idea should refrain or should desist, and make sure that we go back to the old guard. We should not remove those ancient borders. Let's maintain them. They've been serving us well.
So in a nutshell, with your experience, we don't get so far, you don't vote all the two systems, the PR system, the constituency base, and which watch, the one more way you prefer ABC beneficial to the electorate as an experienced somebody we don't vote for a very long time?
Well, realistically, I want to be real here. The constituency system of election profits me a lot, or profits a greater number of citizens, right, based upon experience. I remember vividly the last elections. We were enjoying the constituency-based election system, 2018, I think, coming to 2023. And I was having that leverage, myself and my honorable member of parliament. We were having good relationship. She used to come to the constituency. She used to have meeting with stakeholders of the constituency. And in fact, they had an opportunity of having offices in their constituencies, whereby the constituent will go and meet them and have discussions, meetings with them periodically. And taking from the last elections, which we experienced the PR, none of this that I'm saying has happened. I have not experienced any of this. I don't even know who are governing me. I don't know them. They just don't care. They don't have time. I'm not experiencing development. I'm not experiencing a touch. They are not touching the base. So I think the constituency base brings governance close to the people.
All right, the constituency base, they bring governance close to the people. That now waiting, Jeffrey just don't alight now. In case you just join me, this now Magic TV channel 38. We broadcast live from Freetown, Sierra Leone. The program they watch, say day, this now newspaper review where they reach you from Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And today now the midweek edition. I think actually the PR system, majority of Sierra Leoneans, they don't condemn them for say good. Even the paramount chiefs in a parliament, if you don't get a position paper, we see the civil society back the position paper and say correct for Sierra Leone because they don't test them. And they see say viable, not too good for Sierra Leone. So they prefer the constituency-based elections wherein the voter they talk to an MP when things happen for go talk for an parliament or for what you want to see. And I can recall like Lungi, we get one constituency only, in our constituency 54 under the PR system 1996. And we will see the MP, the Freetown, the constituency in the Lungi. I can recall the late Dr. Lansana. He was the MP by then. So with that, we see inside 2007, we then Shiban to two constituency. We then go to the constituency-based elections. Now then get constituency 077 and constituency 076 inside Lungi. Yeah. So now, a 210 now people don't benefit from the constituency-based system. But inside this PR now, then get almost 4 MPs where they na Lungi day. We are in the Somali text for say in a standby, day for he able to make a way. But actually, they could all would explain the PR system. Beaucoup people are not appreciating so much based on the unfolding circumstances we get. But the reason why they ask now is why the SAVP-led government they push the PR with not the benefit just in one word before push to the newspaper.
Right. It's just that they use a scientific approach into this, because looking at the PR system, it add burden to government because it allow many representatives with a burden, economic burden to government. Because also you suppose forget one member of parliament, you cluster them, you have four. Because you begin to see now almost smaller parties, smaller groups also will be represented. Let's say like for our constituency, now for the PR system, we get political party system, we get big numbers. The APC will get a representative there, the SLPP will get a representative there. Perhaps like if you go places like Kono, NGC go get, PMD, how they call this, C4C, go also able to get representatives there. You see, and also when you go now, other groups like the NGC area, APC has a very big party, go get, SLPP go get, NGC itself go get, because inside 9 days. So you begin to see the government will be overwhelmed with lot of representations or representatives, right? Where it will also bring in a kind of a negative feedback into our economy, because you have to cater for all of these people, right? For all of these representatives. And I don't know if government don't make a kind of a survey or a research on it and see whether they get the economic strength in broadening, number of representatives, through the PR system, right? Because the PR system is just loose, right? It's everybody can come and at least get representatives now places. And I look at the SLPP that there are places where they're not being able to get representations or representatives, especially in the strongholds of the opposition. And then self want, forget, representatives in there or representations from that angle. Right? So I think that's the reason, more so like for the Western area. Because over the years, you see like places like the Western area where now the opposition stronghold to say, the opposition all the time can win almost all the seats. You see, but with the bringing in of the PR system, where now by percentage system, you reach the threshold, you get a representative. I think that they play well in favor of the SLPP. I think these are some of the reasons why they push in for the PR system, right? But economically viable, cost effective for any government, we economically them focus, or they are economically minded as to how for at least take this nation from these economic wreckage to prosperity. Because you just don't try to seek what suits you, but look at the broader picture, look at what will help this nation. I think if our politicians begins to look from that lens, I think some of these things they will not push for them. They will just look at the reality and the organic, issues that will be best fit, for a tribal nation. So I think the SLPP, they just need just representation. That's just political.
All right, that's just political. I think the PR system, and again, we see it creates a huge problems for even the Sierra Leoneans and how we manage the electoral system for no then constituent-based MP them. And the PR system, I think the justification of this present government, which they say they count inclusivity, but in the watch, for local district, they get 10 constituency. We see the SLP gets 4 MPs in there, where if you watch, we see for say the opposition and stronghold land, if you watch at the political lens, and also you look at the dynamics, how the thing they go, if you understand the base, and the boy see like Kailaun, the incumbent within at the base, the opposition will get even one MPD, where they believe, so some man will think and say, why this PR and character and for just for gain a vote. But actually, how things in the unfold, I believe say majority of Sierra Leoneans they watch and say and prefer the constituency-based election, just like we don't talk so. So now they move to the other newspaper, we now the Daybreak newspaper. And the Daybreak newspaper, and say APC rejects constitutional change. And this now from the Daybreak newspaper, where in time for allied issues then we get for do with APC. APC reject constitutional change. And also the other one with the inside the Daybreak newspaper is a APC 2028 DIB is emerging as the people's choice. Then I wait today inside the Daybreak newspaper. Well, Jeffrey,
yes,
as just like we discussed, we don't see APC don't make their own position clear. We say they reject the constitutional changes we did it. But one funny thing showed up yesterday, wherein the two parties then agree on one thing, wherein they say they not will allow somebody can aspire for be a presidential candidate. The way they say me they aspire for MP, like area, in case independent MP. But then now no one done they can go join political parties. They need to exist now, they for the under or you form your own party. When they just come and say maybe for example, you know the APC, you know disagreement can say no they go now, I go aspire for be a presidential candidate. They all come together and say no, they reject them. That side they all come together and say no, because they take and say they undermine the both two parties because na traditional party. So this na the side and they agree. The other side they no agree. Maybe say very tense yesterday. Now they well again you watch they no agree in the side of the threshold where we say the threshold is very high, very complex. And the other side back where disagreements come back, this PR system, they say no. The PR system no. Then the other side back who watch again where disagreements come, the area of the Tusim. That Tusim back, they watch and say some man, they oversee. You don't make money down. You get a now, which the amount of the waiting is make come, you can end the career and you can join politics. If you get money, they come, you say, well, you want to be president. And they put and the constitution say if you be a passport holder of one citizen, where if you be a Sierra passport holder. If you get dual citizenship, no, they not allow you for let you come in for come be a president of this country if you left one. Yeah. So that side they them all come together say, well, I think the first and say may not happen. So the area them Boku way they still this challenge in the parliament, so they decide to go back Friday.
Okay.
Now Friday they go back for let them go discuss on that proper, because if yesterday also if you don't go through, then if you don't vote now, which happen. But I think they forced to a backdoor engagement between the two political parties, but you know come fine, they backfire because we listen to the Secretary General of the SAP party with the interview on one sister radio station. He say, well, I don't understand and don't go no more now for go endorse, but things go come back fresh in the parliament, a new debate, a new challenge, a new issues that come on board. So things then be changed yesterday in the well of parliament. So now in this case, we see APC don't reject her. And we see a huge number of cooperation yesterday from the hierarchy of the APC party, from NAC, executive, everybody did yesterday. They interviewed the chairman with Ambassador Fully Answer. He say then they are for monitor the representation within carry now. Representative they are the MP then for let they not sell game, because I think they don't learn lesson from the sacking of the Auditor General. We see that for don't be a turning point for Sierra Leone. We are in SAP no for able to get the two-thirds majority. But because of the slack then, some APC MP members in at 8, then betray the trust of the ideology of the party. Yeah. They automatically vote for letting sack the man and endorsed by the now within the incumbent government they say now the parliament and they come together for sack the man that they escape which stand. So I think in total fit say this one, if they continue, they don't monitor them, this thing will be like
Similar thing.
same thing. So yesterday we see this happen again, now the well of parliament. So which one you won't take?
That one is a very good one. I think the presence now being a very good energy into that debate. And when once, like the MPs, they see them political godfathers them around.
Because yesterday,
of course,
you see everybody yesterday on board.
Yeah.
Someone watch me, I watch you.
Of course.
And in the PR round gets one disadvantage to the MP. One thing, the Secretary General and the chairman of the party, now they all you live.
You live.
So automatically they do it neck. So they do test neck.
So if you mistake, if you form well, you are fired. So they were braced up yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah.
So in a nutshell, how you see how the thing they go? If you say then go stand to the legs.
No, of course, yeah. I think I've been follow some social media where some people that even they were astonished about the way how the APC actually then take this debate. It was a very big surprise to many. Yeah, especially from the government side. So in fact, then begin for bash at the government say, in fact, ministers did not go this way. Party members, we are not there, for go and support. They just left the MPs all by themselves. They leave them all alone. And whereas the opposition, then go with that kind of force. And you see the guys who are very enthusiastic in their debate. And then they articulate the issues thoroughly. And that gives them an edge yesterday. You see, so I think that one was a good one. And I think if they also continue the same on Friday, I think a lot of things will be changed.
Well, a lot of things will be changed, and we see yesterday intellectual battle at the well of parliament. We see everybody. The one that more me enjoy yesterday, the female MPs, the way they come out. Women get educated. Where you reach a podium, where you get confidence, they see the energy, they see the enthusiasm.
Yeah.
They see yesterday woman they articulate constitutional matter. They go like for say my sister for day and that podium day. Like one honorable winner, something Aminata from Port Loco, the way they articulate the issue, one Mariam Abadi articulate the issue, one SLP woman back they articulate the issue. I say, wow, it's great. We now get women then. So that's that 30% quota. We then give them 1 million, do more. Even any institution you see women in this, they grow because of one. They are very meticulous. They are hardworking. Women say one do this, they do unto the latter. So yesterday we will see with the women they show themselves in the parliament say we can do it better than men. Yes. So you see, so yesterday I say wow, I say we are growing gradually. So in this case, 1 million come more for give themselves serious. They're really good, not only in politics, in other areas where ABC go good. So they move to the other newspaper where now the Calabash newspaper. The Calabash newspaper is a NATCA launches nationwide campaign to combat online fraud and cyber scam. This is alarming for now. I don't know, Jeffrey Bagro experienced the same thing where you see scam and they're all over the place. And then they even use mobile network numbers and they call people them. So my way call you, see, I get a conference call, a Zoom line call, that I will tell you. After that, they show you, they say, press this number. This number, as you press a number, it not hot. Me and I am a victim twice. Once I change number, we see back, don't even penetrate. This is an old topic now. Parliament, even someone, the mobile companies, the ABC, they use a number in Orange and Africell. And someone in the well of Parliament for go explain how this thing happen. I think one honorable don't fall victim. Because we don't fall victim, I don't think they call for lead and rectify. So automatically we see last week, then they did. So in a nutshell, how NATCO they come together for stop this scammer down for even protect with money they would put now then particular mobile company there because mobile wallet today. So man they call you, we see is able access the number.
Yeah.
They're very smart, the IT, they clear all the money they see money they grumble. So now they say and they do a nationwide campaign according to the Calabash newspaper. So you don't fall victim, Jeffrey, on this particular saga.
Now, scam. Now, the order of the day. And I want to tell you, say, not only Sierra Leone, this thing they happen now. And now a global issue. It happen everywhere in the world. You know, the only thing like countries like Sierra Leone, we not get the system not in place. You know, if we not be careful, a lot of people go fall victim. I have a friend when one Mr. Isaba, the other day at the university, and I see a message come, say, make a assistant with some money. But he's a good friend of mine. But I've been in a lecture hall, so I'll not be able to address the message. Not knowing that these scammers don't get into a system, they use a number now, you know, get access again to in line. So the guys then spam the messages then. All about in good people then. Of course, any number where they meet. So then they send message. So the one man away become unlucky on that day. If you respond, then will be tied you become a victim. So it's just like this thing has become a menace now. And not only tap day, I have a friend in England as well. Similar thing again, message of similar nature come to me. It tell me say for make imagine somebody in England, now a woman of God. So he send this message come. So I try for call him. So now he say no, Jeffrey. He say now them people here so they scam here so now they don't come and intrude into my system. Now then they send their messages here so all about. So this is a very serious embarrassment for a lot of people. It don't they embarrass people. So if Parliament go call NATCA into all of these, I think, yes, they need to call them so that they go put them on guard. But I think the communication system, the cyber, internet, need for bringing other infrastructure, making them go able for help, for mitigate this trend, and it's becoming alarming. And also, we not also get for just leave this thing with their mobile companies here. We need for take precautionary measures, right? There are certain information where go come na your phone. You make sure see you take your time for digest them. You take your time for at least for study. You monitor the source outside that information. You get for fact check issues. Somebody will just tell you say send for me money, then you know you rush into the thing and send that. You get for know if truly this information is coming from this person. They even miss one AIG with that. But all what you do, it tell the person, say now put yourself on the video call. Let know if the person where they ask me for this money now the person that they talk to. You get it? So you see, so we get for take those precautionary measures so that we will not fall victim.
Indeed, we not will fall victim. This is a big challenge right now in Sierra Leone, where we get scammers them all over the place, where they scam people the money, and even the banks and back they come with the same thing. They say people are fraudsters and all over the place. In case you just join me, this is Magic TV channel 38, and the program where they watch now newspaper review. Now so they move to the final newspaper. They look to the Oracle newspaper. The Oracle newspaper, waiting in say na Yombana headline, is say promises unfulfilled lead to the promises unfulfilled lead to what? The citizens questions SLPP Lunge Bridge project as a scam. The promises unfulfilled lead to frustration. Citizens questions SLPP Lunge Bridge project as a scam. So this Lunge Bridge now TWBC it don't be the top button so long. We even they pull Ashobi for na the SLP party office, and even 2018 we see even they make the banner then for President Bio. But we see they put they say well the Lunge Bridge now they can be the boost. And like me they talk me na Lunge man, I'll be so happy for say Lunge Bridge they come. They don't do all the surveys then. They do one survey in government 12, then go do the other in Porti, then do the other one all the way Calba Town, and see if we don't be the Sari, we say the bridge for don't come. But this bridge, I think it's like the coming of Jesus Christ. We don't know who stand where the SLP government they build and elect for them only 1.5 years to go. So now people in the ask say, who said the Lunge Bridge day? And the Lunge Bridge they don't come. They don't give all kind of evaluation. Remember one Dr. Tembe, we in be the engineer expert, we he called press conference, say the Lunge Bridge he will actualize. We be see now and now. So with that, Jeffrey they talk about scammers. Now we see newspaper pull and the big one he say Lunge Bridge now is scam. So I don't know what you take about this particular headline where the newspaper put Bagbauri will say Lunge Bridge a fake.
You know, these are some of the things that we for be careful of. You know, as a leader, you know, there are things in way you get for ensure that they not mention them around you. You know, imagine what side the government go there today, you see this kind of newspaper, they write how you go feel. You see, leadership is a critical thing. And when once God don't design you for become a leader, you know for be fast for talk. Anything we know that you reach, not that you power, not talk them, not say them. You know, like the Bible says, it says when hope defies, it says the heart sick. The reason why people can vote against government overwhelmingly, no matter within that government, they not want for come tell them. Now because they notice you don't promise and one thing you not fulfill, you don't promise, you not fulfill. These unfulfilled promises, it make people, they reach to a point for even hate a government. You see. So now that make the advice people and where they in leadership position, anything where they're not able to offer as a service to them, subject them, make them not hastily pronounce them. Because at the end of the day, it turn at you again. And that will be a mockery. And you go become a laughing stock. So, and what you would see so now is like a laughing stock now to the SLPP government. You see, so the time they run out now. And you're not going able to construct that bridge within this time we don't left. And we are not even seeing signs. We are not seeing symptoms of that. For say, okay, well, I think the engineers are in town and the materials have started coming. The money has been gathered. You know, all of that. You see. So I think.
So, Mr. Jeffrey, if we go, I believe say this is a time for them to do what you call assessments of what government say and what we say they can do. And which you don't do. At the Lunge Bridge don't show say the government will fulfill according to the newspaper and which back the sea. And the Lunge Bridge now be the anthem for say they can happen. So Finally, wetin na your message for the electricity? Because we dey see a huge blackout over the past month. But now
Months.
but now we dey see the light dey come small. I think Bumbuna don come back. So we don't know after the rains back, wetin na the alternative? Na the same blackout back with the Bupa? Going back the experience and wetin na you take before go the final message?
That's certainly, because this is not new. Sierra Leoneans, now during rain, so they get light. That one they know to any strange thing, not to rocket science. And governments also, when we come to the rains, then they tell you, say, we want for repair Bumbuna. Meaning that we prepare now, say at least when the water go come, the fall go high, meaning we have go to enjoy small light. You see, but by ourselves, as a country, we're not able to provide electricity for we citizens. And we want to appreciate the one we initiate this idea, this Bumbuna. For the past 20, 30 or more years, now, only this Bumbuna, even though it's incomplete, they've not been done. But now, in no more able for help with this small electricity, we would enjoy so as a country. You see, so had it not been Bumbuna, they waiting we for the face as a people or as a nation. Because during the dries, no light. If Bumbuna been for at least for supply during the rains. So Bumbuna, even though my project we were not able to accomplish, but it helped with small. So that idea, the one we've been starting, we've been think of and reach up to this level, I want to appreciate that person.
All right, therefore I appreciate that personally. We tell you thank you when I don't watch this. We say on a day, our various platforms, them YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, and also the other wing them so far on the gateway. And today, I'll be there with a very renowned activist, a seasoned activist, and also a perceived legal practitioner in the country, Jeffrey Kamara. And the man who always get on this studio for let tell we within the happen at the country, get a vast experience on how Salone day from 1961 to date. And also they get vast experience in politics, sports, and other areas. And today you can't join me for discuss the issue which happened in Parliament. We discuss talk about the Lunge Bridge, and we talk about the scammers so far we don't overcome Sierra Leone for now. And also talk about the threshold where they in a parliament now high for being president of this country. Whilst you are already right now at the 1991 constitution for being 55%. Or if not get them, now we need run off. Now we meet, we born now we meet. But now the old-led government see the one changer. Or waiting the one changer for using best to tune to them. And what to meet back for votes and Salone. Now the constituency-based system. PR only come if we get Kuskas, but now not the no Kuskas, but the BO-led government say they want change them back. The debate will continue in the Parliament on Friday, whether now the PR system to go with or not, whether now the 50+1 now go with 2028 or not. Now the advice they give the MPs and do are when put you in the right place, people have power. They say Salone can force. Yeah, people are used to the constituency-based system. So until then, I join you back on Friday. Me bring the program to now. Me name na Tanko.